Your DNA is not your destiny. It truly is not. I am here to tell you that our bodies are amazing healing machines. I want you to think about something kind of important. When was the last time you got a cut or a scrape or a burn and your body didn't heal it within a few hours or a few days? Your body is born with the innate ability to send agents to destroy bacteria, to send antioxidants, to heal and restore tissues. Your body knows how to heal itself, and it is my sincere belief that if we truly cooperate with our bodies, that our bodies could truly, truly, truly heal themselves of anything. And I'm going to explain to you how I came there. So, when I was in my biological medicine classes, this is what we were told. Dr. Rao just like hammered this in our brains. If you can create a slight shift in the pH of blood, urine, and saliva, this is a really minute shift, and if you could reduce oxidation on tissues, and if you could get more minerals into cells, a body could heal itself of anything. Now you might say, is a brain disorder anything? Is high blood pressure anything? Every time somebody says, well, what about, it's anything. Like that falls into that category of anything. And so this is the very thing that I learned in this order when I was in my biological medicine class. So we really looked at the pH. We looked at the pH. We looked at the pH. And we just didn't really talk too much about oxidation because, quite honestly, nobody at that time had a good way to really reduce oxidation very significantly. And we talked a lot about getting more minerals into the cells, but I can tell you that I had an interesting thing happen in that I'd already graduated and I was going back to classes, and I took my Enagic water machine with me and I started talking because I first learned about ionized water from Dr. Rao. He was using what's now called the Nakai machine, and really recommended it. I bought one, and nothing good happened. And my patients hated it. They didn't have any good test results. So it took a long time for me to get convinced to try an Enagic machine because I'd already had an experience and I didn't have a good one. So I was really sick, which I'll tell you all about sometime. And a friend of mine kept talking to me about it, so I finally gave in and tried it, and it was a miracle. It really was. I was so sick for so long, and during a meeting, I drank 4 16-ounce glasses of 9.5 water, and all of my symptoms disappeared for 2 full days. And so I knew there was something. So I got a machine and I took it home, and I started doing some informal clinical trial studies. And the first thing that I figured out was that this whole thing was out of order, because first you have to reduce the oxidation. And when you do that, the proper pH inside the cell can be achieved, and minerals can get into the cells, and that way bodies can heal themselves of anything. And so the thing that I want you to know is that this water contains so many benefits, but the biggest one is all about reducing that oxidation. It's all about the antioxidant property of the water, and that's why your DNA is no longer your destiny. Because you can make significant changes on your cell membranes. It doesn't matter what the cell is. It doesn't matter if it's in your liver, or if it's in your brain, if it's in your kidneys or on your skin or your heart. It doesn't matter. As soon as you get enough antioxidants into your body knows what to do with them, and it sends all of its forces where it's needed. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to apply the water to your brain, which we haven't really figured out a good way to do that, except by drinking it, right? And so by drinking the water, your body is intelligent. It knows what to do. It knows how to heal itself. So it will send the antioxidants where they need to go and begin to change that whole picture in a pretty dramatic way. Some things take a while, and that's really dependent on the tissue that needs the most attention. For instance, a skin cell doesn't last very long, but a liver cell lasts 500 days. So, the cells in your small intestine only last about a day and a half, but your liver cells last 500 days. So which one's going to change faster, right? So this is all stuff that's so important for you to know, and to know why the water works the way it does and how it works the way it does, and to understand that it doesn't matter what you've been diagnosed with or what's in your family history. If you can create a slight shift in the pH of your cells by reducing oxidation, which will then let you get more minerals into your cells, your body, your family's bodies, your friends' bodies, everyone's bodies could heal themselves of anything.